YouTube. You already know. Speedmore. So, I'm going to tell you guys about the time when I had a Bigfoot Goped. And, alright, so let's start and say, I bought this Bigfoot Goped from a buddy of mine. Never ever had a Goped before. Always wanted one. So my buddy, go to my buddy's house, you know, just so happens, I look down, there's a box, the Goped, you know, footboard in it, you know, all the parts. I'm like, wow, check that out. So in my mind, I'm thinking, wonder if he'd sell it to me. So I asked him, hey, Chris, you want to sell that Goped? I give you $50 cash right now. My buddy Chris, yeah, sure, why not? He gives me the box, Goped, parts, whatever. I didn't even know. I didn't know what was there or what not. I didn't know if, you know, if it was broken or whatnot. Anyway, I get it home, look in the box, putting all the pieces together and all that. All the parts were there, everything. Went ahead, put it all together, started it up, bam. Had the thing running that day. So we're talking, this was like 12 years ago. 12 years ago, that's back when they were really big, popular. There were stores that, you know, local stores that would sell Goped parts. So that day I got it running and all that. And it was a Bigfoot. It had the air tires with the, you know, had the clutch lever that raised the motor up off the wheel. I thought the Bigfoot back then was one of the best Gopeds they had. Now they make the the GSR Gopeds, whatever, I don't know. They're like the sport version of the Bigfoot. They got the street tires on it and all that. Anyways, so what I did, I got the thing running and all that. It was fun, you know. It was slow. About 20 miles an hour, something like that. So what I did, I found this local Goped parts store in, you know, my local area. At the time, I lived in GlenBurnie, Maryland. You know, if anybody's watching this video knows anything about that, or if anybody from GlenBurnie is watching this video, you probably know me. I mean, I call myself B-More. That's my, you know, YouTube name, my YouTube channel. But, probably know me. I don't want to put too much detail out there, but my name's Josh, if I need a refresh in your memory. But anyways, back to the story. I found this local parts store for Gopeds. I had some money at the time, so I went ahead and I got a 2-horsepower motor for that Bigfoot. I got like a upgraded spindle that, you know, would help with the top end. I got the racing pipe. I got the racing carburetor. I spent some money. I got a new footboard. I got the billet aluminum rims. I got the sport tires, which were like they were street tires. They were kind of like slicks with some slits in the tires. So anyways, let's try to make a long story short here. Altogether, my parts came to about, I want to say the motor was about $200. It was a 2-horsepower motor. Let me see, the racing carburetor was $75. The racing muffler, the racing pipe was, I don't remember. I think that thing was probably about $100, something like that. So, what? That's 275, another 100. That's 375 right there. The billet aluminum wheels and tires, they were probably like another 100 or something. So that's $475, and the footboard was about $100. $575 I put into this Goped. I paid $50 for the Goped originally, so you're looking at like $600. I could have got one brand new, but it wasn't about that. It was about me wanting to take this scooter, turn it into something that probably no one else had. Anyways, once I did all this, guys, I shit you not, I had this scooter doing about 50 miles an hour. I had it running on Cam 2, which y'all know what that is. It's racing fuel. Down in GlenBurnie, there was only one place that sold it. It was country something. It was a country. The name of it was Country something. It was a gas station. It was the only place that sold Cam 2 that I knew of. It was like $5 a gallon back then. We're talking 12 years ago. Anyway, I had this thing doing about 50 miles an hour, and I'm going to tell you why I know that for a fact. Cigarette went out. Sorry. Back in GlenBurnie, there's a highway called Ritchie Highway. It's the main strip. I forget what everybody called it. Race strip. Yeah, the racetrack. That's what we would call it in GlenBurnie. On Ritchie Highway, and I'm not gonna call it Aquahart. Hold on, I'm trying to think of the Crane Highway. Ritchie Highway and Crane Highway, I believe it was, right in that intersection. Anyway, I was going down Ritchie Highway, coming from, like, you know, Brooklyn area, coming down Ritchie Highway, like, you know, towards Pasadena. So basically, I was right there, Ritchie Highway and Crane. That's the general area I was in. Heart of GlenBurnie, on Ritchie Highway, that's where I was at. Anyway, I'm going down Ritchie Highway, and the speed right there on Ritchie Highway is 45, the area I'm talking about. And you already know, if you're from GlenBurnie and you're in a 45 zone, cars are already doing about 50. You know, everybody does about 500 limits, so they're doing about 50. Now, in a 45 mile an hour zone. Now, I'm keeping up with these cars. I'm talking like I'm keeping up with traffic. That's how fast I was going. And that's why I was on the highway, because the thing was that fast. I'm off on the shoulder, keeping up with traffic, you know. So, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I got to be doing about 50 miles an hour. So, yeah, the thing went that fast. It ran on Cam 2, racing fuel. The thing was vicious, dude. So, we're getting to the end of the story here. Let's try to make this story short. It's not a very short story, is it? Anyways, I'm going down Ritchie Highway, flying on the shoulder, and so all of a sudden I hear sirens. You know, I see flashing lights. Look behind me, there's a cop. Cop's trying to pull me over. Cop pulls me over and, you know, says, you know, it's illegal, you know, riding a scooter on the shoulder like that. You gotta have that thing tagged, man, going that fast. So, anyway, he threw my scooter in the trunk, took me home. I got in trouble for it and all that. I was about 17 at the time. I don't really want to say my age now, but if you do the math, at the time I was 17, this was 12 years ago, you can probably guess my age now. But, so yeah. 50 mile an hour plus scooter, you can say. So, yeah, man. Now, recently I just got a Goped Sport, Goped Geo Sport. I don't know if that's the exact name for it. You guys know the Goped I'm working on here lately. So, if you know what kind of Goped Sport it actually is, let me know. Put it in the comments. So, anyways, my goal is, what I'm trying to do is take this new Goped I have, which is a Sport. It don't have the air tires or nothing like that. It's just a hard tire. You know, it's a, pneumatic tire Goped. So what I'm trying to do, my goal with that is I'm trying to get that to go fast too, like the 50-mile-an-hour scooter I had back then. I don't think I can do it with this scooter because I can't find no high performance parts for it. That's another thing. If you have any info on that, comment me, man. Put it down in my comments. But yeah, so that's it, man. That's it for the 50-mile-an-hour Goped scooter. If you guys like the video, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd really like you to comment, man. I need some info. That's it. Be more signing out. Peace, YouTube.